Right, now we've been doing well at getting through some levels each week. Oh man. Because I've been playing a lot of the Surge, getting to doorways like this makes me really freak out where I wanna look around first. Before the bad guys come out and, like, kill me. Okay, so we have a symbol there. Do we have that piece? Nope.
No.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, I urge you to just have a quick look at on Steam or Humble. Oh, look, there it is. Just pick it up, Forehead. Uh-oh. Don't explode on me. Run away, run away. These things, there was one level last week, honest to goodness, I thought I was having a heart attack. Afterwards, it jumped out from around the corner with this noise and jumps. I jump scared so bad. It was a pretty good jump scare, wasn't it, Sisky? Like, and then after I died, it got me a couple more times. It's the noise, though. It makes this awful noise. Doesn't even sound like a cat. Put those guns away. What I think of it? It's really hard for me to put a proper assessment because I'm struggling to sort of even learn any of the cards without some form of artwork. I had a game today with Nilries and I just couldn't be bothered. Like, after a while, I just kept ending turn and not doing anything. I think there's a lot of potential there, but it's a very complex character. It just feels out of place compared to the other three. Well, there is no beta art. There's a word that says beta. And that was one of the issues we've been talking about a lot during the day, saying they needed to just put the most basic, spend 1 minute per card and just scroll some crap, like Drawful. And I think that would have been all they needed to do, just to allow people to, because there's so many people come into the channel and just saying they're struggling to learn without some form of imagery. Just as something, yeah. And unfortunately, like, some people started to get a bit upset by it, but that's what happens when, like, people have been coming in, like, every couple of minutes, yesterday and today, to talk about the new character because the new character's out. So, of course, a lot of people are going to have the same issue. We're going to hear the same complaint over again. I got asked, like, 20 times in one act what a certain relic was. But that's okay. Like, that's why I'm here, to sort of say to people, this is what it is. But, yeah. We got told maybe we shouldn't be so upset about the no art in not so polite way a couple times. I'm on top of this Sphinx thing. Am I supposed to... Oh, hang on. Maybe we go this way. Okay. It's the dude with the face balls. Yeah, I can imagine if you're watching on a tablet or a phone or something. Don't die, Lara. I said don't die, Lara. Lara, please, yeah. At least I saved it after I killed those two guys. Maybe I should save it further up though. I think there's potential though. Like, to be honest, I think there's a lot of potential. The artwork in the character looks amazing. I like the idea behind the stances. One of the issues that we're going to have that'll be the same as what happened with Defect. A lot of the players, the streamers that were already good at the game, you started ascending straight away. And some of them have started ascending straight away already with this character. And unfortunately what that does is it puts... a job started on A20. Like, I think he played a couple games and then went nut and went straight to A20. Yeah. Because the game's different. So the strategies you need to sort of put into place to win at that level are not the same for the majority of people that are playing on low ascension or people that are playing on no ascension. And I think that's why Defect seemed to take a lot longer. Because if you play on, like, if anyone that's more than competent, someone that is, let's go with much better than average. Let's say, you know, a very good player that could win on A0 regularly, like almost all the time. You're going to do that with Defect as well, right? But it took a lot longer for most of the player base and the streamer base to sort of become aware of that, because they were ascending to A15, and it was took a bit longer to get Defect win rates up there. And so now everyone's ascending, and you just start getting into the harder stuff. So you're missing out on finding some of the synergies and things that work at lower levels. Makes it harder for newer players and beginners. That's no fault of the devs. It's what happens with any game with sort of difficulty like that, where strategies that work in higher difficulty are unnecessary. Like, the A20 difficulty strategies are completely unnecessary to get a win on A0, right? I don't think we can get up there. It'll be a fun next couple of weeks trying to work out what we need to do, and you know, plus we don't know what, you know, I don't know if the devs have ever played. Like, obviously they've played their game, but I don't think they've ever demonstrated their play. So we don't know what sort of win rate percentage they look at, or are they trash tier players? You know, which is highly possible. Like, you know, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. Like, you know, I know a lot of game developers that are not good at the game they develop, and that's quite all right. They just developed a good game and found people to test it for them that were fairly adept. So without knowing how good the two devs are, have they just put something together that they think synergizes and are waiting to watch and see and, you know, take notes and work out what they need to nerf and buff? And I think we just go down here and have to YOLO it. I got it from this side. So there is this bad dude down here that was running. He's shooting the fireballs from there somewhere. Uh-oh. Wait, he can't see me? Yeah, that's the thing, Zirus. I agree. Like, it's very rare you're just going to get one synergy. Like, I don't think the deck that I had with um, the one that got the spinning top, I think it would have struggled, even though it had the um, talk to the hand. I think that would have really struggled without the unceasing top. I found a safe. I did crit. I did. How you going, crit? How's your Path of Exile going? And was that the one that shoots the balls? I think that was the one that shot the balls before. Camera, please. Wow, this is full-on Resident Evil cam. There we go. I get a sick being helmet. Nice. That's right, Joffrey. There's a lot of what looks to be... I don't know if it's actual... Like, we're meant to jump up and around sort of terrain up there. Or if it's just there to... Oh, man, that looks like it could be a potential climbing thing. Or if it's just supposed to be the outer walls of this area. I really hope we're not supposed to be sort of parkouring that. Because it's really hard to see which ones are climbable and stuff. Scry? Scry is the same as in Magic, Naughty Pine. You look at the top, whatever cards you're scrying in your deck, and you can choose to discard or put any number of them back. Okay, so when we were down at the start, which I think is way back into the tunnel. Why are we getting "You're Gonna Die" music? We're doing the Lara Croft, everyone. This way, you reckon? It's so weird playing a game with no music, right? It just... So you're getting much time off work, Naughty Pine? It appears that by increasing the variety, the viewer count has risen up 75 people. No, the viewer count has decreased by 2/3 by changing to variety. That's okay. We kept the good people, right? Someone's about to click off. They're like, "Oh, hey." That's right. The creme de la creme remain. At the end there'll be one small med kit. Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? I'm looking for some form of, I think, cave entrance. Which won't exist. No lies, that includes you. Oh, do we have to get all the way up there? Was I supposed to do that from back there, maybe? How do I get back up top of this thing? You don't? Oh. Like, that's not a jump we make, right? Oh, hang on, hang on. So we've worked out how to get back up on top of the Sphinx, maybe. Maybe. We found something. It's a closed door. That feels bad, isn't it? Hello. Have you tried opening it first, forehead? Yeah, about that. Ah! When did you come up here? No! How do I die mid-climb? Okay. On a plus side, we did learn something very valuable, is that we don't need to continue that loop. Because that leads us to nothing. So we can go a different way this time. After I pick up the goodies. Learning, chat. Learning. I don't want to go to school. Panz said you have to, Bobby. Okay. Huh! Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Is that the closed door? Off there in the distance? You have to think. I know, right? Has that made... Oh, that's why it's not on Switch. Because it would be 100% unplayable without some form of art. The thing is, I really like the idea of scrying, but with no art, it means that you're... Not only are you reading your hand every turn, you're reading the scry every turn. You're reading, and then you had Nilries at one point, and we won that run. But I was saying to everyone, my brain inside skull area, like this is what it did to me. Like I'm fair enough. I'm bad with my words most of the time, but like I've got that feeling in my head still of. Like I've done some sort of marathon mentally, and I did a couple of Ascension 1, 2, and 3 runs. There's the switch. No, 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 no. Alright, when you get up there, save it, Panz. I also realized, Nutty Pine, we have a lot of variety games to get through in a very short amount of time, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I really don't want to dump anything. There was a couple games I wanted to add, but I'm like, I just can't. We're not going to get time. Playtester art mode gets rid of the art. What does it become, though? Is it blank? Because that's not an improvement if it's still just blank. It's blank. Yeah, that's not helping. Go, Lara. Okay, now this is going to open the door that's all the way over there. No, it's opening the door all the way down there. Okay, that's fine, though. What the heck is you? It's a dragon. Only for that combat, Nutty Pine. But it's still pretty fun. It's like some blood dragon. Kill the blood dragon, Lara. Shoot it. Shoot it in the face. Right, we're going to have a different... I should just use a medkit and trade hits with it at some stage. Just use the rocket launcher. Ah, it's not Fortnite, come on. Why are all these things exploding? Okay. I know the compass. Wait. This is it. Go. Huh. Alright. Oh, Panz. Is that acceptable? Or do I need to be there? Oh man, really? Okay. No, get the candy bars. There you go. Now, this is a running jump. We'll save after this one, I think. Huh. Okay. I can't wait till I get to the quick save and quick load games. Oh, hang on. Where do we go from here? And what is that over there? Like, there's some floating bit of something on his cheek. Are we supposed to just slide down there? For science, after we save and have no repercussions. Oh! Okay. I wonder if that's the slide, though, if we need to take that slide and then jump off it. Maybe not. Okay. Now where's... Oh, we actually need to get down. Okay. Safe. We made it. We made it. Ba, 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 ba. Where was that doorway? Was it over here?